Hi, I'm Mark from Peruke Games. I'm here to show you how to play Peruke 84, our board game version of Peruke.
This is Peruke 84, called because there's 84 points available. The aim of the game is to score more of the 84 points than your opponent. We score points by either taking opponent's discs or by getting a disc to the opponent's end zones, and these are the end zones. So we've got two sides to a disc: a vulnerable side or an unsafe side, which means it can't move and it can also be taken by your opponent. We have a safe side, which means that it can't be taken and it can move. Now the discs can move like a queen in chess when they're safe. So this disc, for example, can move forwards, backwards, sideways or diagonally. What it can't do is jump over discs. So we set the board up like this, with 6 discs safe on our end zones and 6 discs unsafe in front of those. Decide who goes first, and on the first roll of the dice we can only use the values of the dice to make our own ones safe. So this player here gets a 2 and a 4, gets a 1, a 4 and a 3. So after the first roll, we can then use the values of the dice to do different things. We can make an opponent's disc unsafe, so with the 1. We can make one of our own discs safe. We can move a safe disc into an open space, so with the 1 I could move the 2 there, there or there. Or we can take an opponent's disc by moving a safe disc and landing on it. So say for example I had rolled a 3, I could move this 2, 1, 2, 3, land on the 2 and then I take it, and that becomes part of my score. We can also score by getting one of our discs to the end zone. So if I rolled a 1 there, I could land on it and I would take that as part of my score. If the player's disc was unsafe on that back row, if I landed on it, I could all take it as well. What we can't do with discs is to use them twice. So I wouldn't be able to, say for example, go 1, 2 and then 1. Once we've moved a disc, we can't move it again. We could though, for example, make our disc safe and then move it. So if a player can go, they must go. An opponent can point that out. So say for example I had rolled a 3 and I'm saying I can't go, my opponent could tell me that I can go, so I could move 3 spaces. It might not be in the interest of the opponent to tell them that though, so they might choose to bluff them and not tell them. If I just played on in through now, this player's go now, so with the 5 they might protect their own 5. They might unprotect this player's 4, and then with the 3 they might go 1, 2, 3. So this player's go. So they are going to protect their own 6. They've got 2 3s, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3, land on that 3 and take it as part of their score. And with the second 3 they're going to unprotect this player. So we come back to this player's go. So they're going to protect their 6, make the other player's 6 unsafe, and then I don't think that I can go there. So if the opponent can see that I can go, they can tell me that, but we can only move 5 spaces. I can see I can't move any of those. This player's is already unsafe. So we're back to this player again. So they're going to flip the 6. They're then going to go 1, 2, and then with the final move they'll go 1. So it's quite a good idea to open up, because the discs can only move 5 spaces. So once we open up we can start to move in different directions. Okay, so I've now fast forwarded this and set it up as if we're reaching the end of the game to show you how the game concludes. So if I'm in this situation and I'm playing red, if I rolled this 2, I could now move 2 spaces and take my last disc out of the game. So that means the round has ended, the game's ended. Because I'm the one that's ended the game, I also take anything that opponent has left unsafe, and anything they keep safe goes onto their score. The other way that a player ends a round would be by getting rid of the other player's last disc. So again, if we're in this situation, I can move 2 spaces, take that player's last disc, so I end the round there. I keep all of my discs onto my score. So we then add those scores up, and the person with the highest score is the winner. So when we come to the end of the game and we come to adding up the scores, what's a good idea is to lay your discs out in groups of 10 so that the other player can see your score quite clearly. So in this instance, I've scored 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So, which means the other player must have scored 34 because there's 84 points available. So it's a good way to check the scores and also to make sure that your addition is accurate.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos where we show you how to play different versions of Peruke.